Hey Virgo, welcome to your second half of October reading. I am bringing you a general reading for the Sun and Rising of Virgo. If it doesn't resonate, because it is general, feel free, if you're here as Virgo Sun, to check out the reading in this series that aligns with your rising sign, or the Sun or Rising readings for your divine counterpart. Be a cross-watcher. And if you're here as a cross-watcher, welcome. And just wanted to make a note for those of you who are new, and if you enjoyed the reading, I hope you'll consider subscribing and joining us. But for those of you who've been coming around, please double check your subscription here, because it has come to my attention that every now and then YouTube does reset some defaults, and there have been people saying they can't find me or they're not getting their notifications. And I heard this with another tarot YouTuber as well. So just double check that. Make sure the little bell is clicked so that you get notified. Okay, just wanted to say it. And don't forget to join us in the Priestess Lounge. There is a link below in the description box below the video that takes you directly to the private Facebook group. And we'd love to have you there. More Virgo energy would be fun for me. Just click that link, answer 2 questions, and you're in. So I hope to see you there. I'm pulling 2 cards. One for Divine Feminine and one for Divine Masculine from Spirit Animal Oracle. Masculine gets card 26, Flamingo Spirit, Embrace the In-Between. Embrace the In-Between. This feels very much like the Between Worlds card in another one of Colette Baron-Reid's decks. Sort of like you're not really out of one thing and you're not really fully in the other, so you have to kind of embrace that limbo, that in-between energy. Feminine gets card 57, Squirrel Spirit, Believe in Yourself. Come on, Feminine, believe in yourself. And remember, you can always reverse the energies. It's more important that the storyline resonates. So let go of the labels while you're watching the reading. Find which side of the reading speaks to you most. That's you, and then the other side is your divine counterpart. Okay? And if it doesn't speak to you at all, like I said, you can even flip through all the playlists. They're categorized by elements. So go to Earth Elements and you'll see all the Virgo readings. See if any titles jump out at you. These are not date or time specific readings unless I mention it. I just say first half of the month, second half of the month, because it's easier to find on the channel. And it just helps you know approximately when it was conducted and uploaded. I like this. From Sacred Traveler, Traveling Lightly, Simplify Your Life. That's perfect for Virgo. Simplify your life. Traveling lightly also feels like the Fool. The Fool, you know how the Fool has just that little teeny knapsack on his back because he's traveling lightly and he's making sure that he's ready for any new adventure, ready to embark on it in a moment's notice. So that's pretty good. And you know, Virgo, I am one, we are definitely all into the Marie Kondo stuff, right? It's like, if it doesn't spark joy, I toss it out. I have very little attachment to stuff. So, I mean, a few things, but so that Traveling Lightly, Simplify Your Life is a reminder. Time to do a little post-spring cleaning. Okay, let's see what's going on. Wow, Virgo. Temperance for the masculine, showing up in the energy of Temperance. That is Sagittarian energy. It is about self-control, restraint, patience, sort of reading the room and balancing, tempering the energies between you. Feminine, ships coming in, 3 of Wands, a card of manifestation. So I love that. That's very encouraging. Let's take a look-see at what you are manifesting if you are here as the feminine. Well, Devil came out in the past in your last reading, Virgo. So here it is again. There's the Fool. Wow. Hello. We have 3 major arcana here on the masculine side. And then finally moving to calmer waters. I love that. So Temperance, in the past we have the Devil, the present the Fool, and moving forward to calmer waters. So I like that. I almost feel as if this masculine is moving on from something that has been toxic and maybe something that has been controlling in their experience. That's Capricorn, and the Fool is Aquarian energy. Feminine. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. In the past. Ace of Pentacles. Right now, Eight of Wands. Some communication. Possibly travel. We have the Traveling Lightly card. And then Page of Pentacles. Little baby steps. A little message. Something tangible. Maybe... I almost feel like I'm seeing in the future the two of you sort of moving on and like fresh start energy. Because I think you thought you had it in the past, but you didn't. I think the feminine thought there was a brand new beginning here, and it just wasn't. It was a return of a past energy. It was something more toxic. A repeating pattern. And when I say toxic, it can be a number of different things, but it feels like it was definitely something that had to be released. I feel the masculine's releasing it now, so that's good. Brand new day for the masculine, and feminine's all ready to talk about it. Ships coming in, manifestation, moving to calmer waters, fresh start energy in the Page of Pentacles, baby steps. Interesting, that just came into my head, right? The embrace the in-between. That is what this is. That is what I feel. That's why I feel this card is coming out. I feel the masculine has to embrace the in-between. Between that devil and the fool is that flamingo, right? That in-between worlds. Not fully out of one thing, so you can't kind of leap forward totally. But you're in limbo. You're sort of waiting for it. It feels like what's missing here is the hanged man. You know, that kind of waiting for the enlightenment. Temperance. Wow. Masculine side is powerful today. Three of Pentacles. Can't, I swear. I was going to say something about the Three of Pentacles, but then I waited. I'm like, well, I'm not really clear on what they're, you know, what's the self-control about, and you know, what's this temperance energy about? When I see Three of Pentacles, it usually means like working on something together, but it can also represent a third energy in the here and now. Now we got the devil. So I think I'm going to stick with that. So I feel that there's a patience about this masculine. Whoops. Sorry. Patience about the masculine. There's something that's still in the way that hasn't completely been dealt with yet. It feels a little third party. Doesn't necessarily... Yeah, there's the lovers underneath. Gemini for the lovers underneath. Yeah, masculine is in the energy of making choices right now. Tempering themselves. That's so important. Being patient and very... It's important for you to know, Virgo, that if you're here as a feminine, this masculine is working very hard at some self-control. And whatever this devil energy is has kind of been something that has dogged them for a while, and it's interfering. It's right there. That devil is the third. It's, you know how normally I say, you, your divine counterpart, and spirit? Yeah, nope. You, your divine counterpart, and that devil energy, whatever that devil energy represents. So we have the Capricornian energy twice of the devil, the Gemini of the lovers, but this masculine is making choices. It's not something that's in the front of their mind. It's kind of not in their present consciousness. It almost feels as if they're biding their time. Temperance, biding their time a bit. Wow. Devil energy in the past. Definitely between, embrace the in-between, right? All right, so some big aha moment, a gift of clarity, insight, wisdom, a big breakthrough in the past, Ace of Swords for the masculine, King of Wands, there's Leo. Clarity for the King of Wands. With regard to the devil energy, the toxic energy. Wow, 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 look at the bottom. Oh my God. This came out in your last reading, Virgo, Judgment. So it's not just about answering the call of this connection, it's about second chances. I feel that this masculine in the past had a big recognition, a big breakthrough, an aha moment of clarity regarding this toxic energy and the way that it has interfered with this connection, being able to, to manifest, right? We've got the Three of Wands, being able to manifest in the present. I feel like this masculine got a lot of clarity, settled up on what they want, energy of the King of Wands, regardless of sun sign of the masculine. Can be a Leo, doesn't have to be, can be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't have to be. The energy of this is very, it's got like a little bit of alpha male to it. It's somebody who's like, wait a minute. Right? I know who I am. I know what I want. I'm going to go claim it. So there's never any question especially when the King of Wands is in their upright position. So that's how it's coming through right now. Underneath, really motivated by this opportunity for a second chance. Possibly for forgiveness, but definitely second chances with the past life soulmate, which I believe is this feminine. Judgment card is often very Akashic, very past life soulmate. Fool in the present, elemental air of Aquarius, traveling lightly, ready to turn the page, a brand new day, very optimistic. Aw. Five of Pentacles, so that leads me, and the Seven of Cups, so all this confusion. I sort of feel in a way that the Fool is coming out in reverse here. I want to say that the energy it feels like there's a lot of risk involved. And if this masculine is sort of confused and overwhelmed, Seven of Cups on an emotional level, as they're trying to process everything because they have a lot to lose. Five of Pentacles, a lot to lose, especially if they've been ghosted by this feminine or have lost touch with, if you've lost touch with each other. This can represent, well, yeah, I want this grand, this adventure. I'm ready to take a leap of faith and move toward the feminine. I don't even know where the feminine is. I don't even know what the feminine's up to. Right? So there's overwhelming confusion here, a little bit of fantasy tossed in. So I think they're kind of working through it in like a little bit of fantasizing about it, but I think there's concern about how much risk they're willing to absorb. So sometimes the Fool takes makes a dangerous miscalculation when it's in reversed energy. And then we have the Six of Swords in the future, moving toward calmer waters. It's peace of mind. It's getting beyond the drama, the chaos, the uncertainty, the confusion. So that's good. Sixes are about balance. Some peace of mind here, moving past the turbulence. Wow. That's all behind them. In the future, the Tower. Now, usually when the Tower shows up, Virgo, I say it's usually happening now. But I'm reading for the future position. It's possible that this masculine will get out in the nick of time before all holy hell breaks loose. So, Six of Swords clarified by the Tower. It's like I'm getting out of Dodge in the nick of time. Tower is Aries energy, but it's all about things that don't serve, things that are not on a stable foundation, being moved out of the way. It's usually done by spirit because it's something that you should have done and you didn't do. You should have taken care of and you didn't take care of it. It's usually something that, I'm sorry, I'm just feeling like something that is within our control that we don't tend to, and therefore it becomes out of alignment, and the Spirit just comes in and boom, clears the path for the true love to come in. Ace of Cups. Does that make sense? So this is so beautiful for this masculine in the future. I don't think they're going to mind that Tower one bit. It leads them to they get out of the turbulence in the nick of time so they can move toward their true love. A divine gift of love. With who? With you, Virgo. Wow. Okay. Don't make me cry, Virgo. I have cried in almost every reading this week. Three of Wands, please. All right. Ship's coming in. A little message of love or apology. I feel that that's where we're headed. I've been feeling it for a while. Be patient, dear feminine. You've already planted the seeds. Those ships will come in. Let it just all unfold organically. I know y'all hate this card because you tell me in the comments that you hate this card. But all good things take time. And I believe when it arrives, and it will in divine time, I think it's going to come in unexpectedly. I really do. When you least expect it. Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter, expanded energy, right? Expect the unexpected here, dear Virgo, as you're patiently awaiting your ships to come in the form of this message of love or apology from this divine masculine. I think on some level it'll happen when it's meant to happen and it's beyond your control. I also kind of think it's going to kind of come out of the blue. It's just what I think. Oh, I should have caught that too. Yes, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Yes, this person returning with love, with messages of love, romance, maybe apology if necessary. Yeah. I feel it. Ace of Pentacles in the past. Yeah, this was not what you thought. You thought you were having a new beginning. What you got was, remember when I said you got more of what you had in the past, or you got something that you didn't bank on. You really thought you were having a new beginning with this masculine, but something interfered. It was dark, toxic, karmic in nature, possibly a third party. So you walked away. Yep. Ain't nobody got time for that. Walked away. There's our Hanged Man. Kind of stayed in limbo. Kind of been hanging in limbo. Hanged Man, Pisces energy. And more Aquarian energy in the star underneath. I think it took you time to heal. You kind of removed yourself from the situation totally, dear feminine. 8 of Cups, clarified by the Hanged Man and the star. Beautiful. I say beautiful because it means that you've done a lot of deep inner work for healing, yet maintaining trust and hope and faith that the universe has your back and will grant your wish. But you pulling away so you could kind of get the 30,000 foot view of like, what the heck just happened here? Like, I just thought I was having this brand new beginning and I got the freaking karmic energy at me. What is that? And I'm glad you walked away. Strong self, strong boundaries, strong sense of self. Like, yep, nope, I didn't sign up for that. That's good. I kind of feel as if you just sort of said, well, I'm going to wait for some enlightenment with regard to this situation before I take any further action. Lots of healing was necessary, but yet underneath, I think you were kind of stifling your hopes that it would all kind of come around again. And here we are with the 8 of Wands, dear feminine. That is a card of communication. It can also be travel. So can the 6 of Swords, can also be travel. Crossing water, in fact, if there's like a body of water between you and your divine counterpart, it could be that for some of you. but I'm feeling communication. Waiting, because I'm seeing the Page of Cups. Yeah, talk about that leap of faith. Wow, wow, wow. Here we go. That's what's on the menu. That's what we're going to talk about. Yeah, talk about the risks involved, perhaps. Talk about the new beginning. If this opportunity to communicate comes in, Virgo, I'd say that's what the focus of your communication should be about. The risks involved, the way that it's overwhelming this masculine, what do they have to lose? And for some of them, it could be substantial. So we don't want to make light of that. The Fool and the Seven of Swords. Oh, God, that Seven of Swords. And I'll take the Two of Pentacles underneath. Like, I feel like the communication, dear feminine, you may need to talk to this masculine about, like, you know, two possibilities for the Seven of Swords clarifying the Fool is you may need to just, in the communication with the masculine, the communication might be about them getting out of Dodge, because that's what I feel over here. Six of Swords with the Tower. They're going to like jump in the boat and be out off the shore just in the nick of time. And that's kind of what I feel here, that the communication might be around that. It might feel like this masculine has to kind of escape by the light of the moon under the cover of darkness. I'm only laughing because like it's a real possibility and it sort of seems ridiculous, but it happens. And I almost feel that the other potential is be careful of someone else's ill intentions, right? If you're talking to this masculine about that, taking that leap of faith with each other, it may be that you need to have a conversation about the Seven of Swords energy, liar, cheater, stealer, because we have the Devil twice, we have the Tower, we have a lot of drama here, and it has shown up in readings in the past. So you may want to talk about that Seven of Swords, whatever it means to you. And underneath the Two of Pentacles is basically saying, yeah, we got to, keep all the balls in the air, think quick on our feet, be ready to deal with things in real time in a moment's notice. So I'm leaning a little more heavily to the get out of Dodge in the nick of time, like escape when you can kind of energy. But it's a general reading. So I'm talking to a lot of you. Just put that into your storyline as it speaks to you. In the future, dear feminine, Page of Pentacles, fresh start, baby steps. Nine of Swords, there's some anxiety around it. Okay, good. 10 of Swords. 9 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. Is the pain of the past really behind? This is closure. It's closure. And I kind of feel like in the future you're going to have misgivings. You're going to have hesitation. A lot of anxiety about this fresh start, about this little teeny baby step forward in this connection. I think it will turn out well for you, dear feminine, because Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, right? The Nine of Pentacles is a Virgo card. But I feel like this masculine is literally going to probably escape with the clothes on their back, if they're lucky. I feel they have a lot of misgivings about that, and you will have a lot of misgivings, dear feminine, about this fresh start. And you need the confirmation that the end of the painful cycle is done, that you need the closure on that. I think that's part of the not the Tower, the Devil energy for sure. Yes, and it's about third party. There you go. You'll need the closure regarding the third party. I think that's going to be the cause of some anxiety. Nine of Swords. I will just say be careful here, because for some of you, that Page of Pentacles, the anxiety around it may be about being breadcrumbed, right? Like, if this masculine only gives you a little bit at a time, little bites of a time, just to kind of keep you in their sphere, that's some of the Devil energy that has happened in the past, and that may cause some anxiety. But I think what you're asking for closure on is the third party energy. I believe you'll receive it from who? Leo. You knew they'd come through, Virgo. So yeah, maintain your strength, your courage, the confidence to keep persevering on that topic. Don't give up till you get your darn closure. That's for sure. Okay, so Virgo, if this is speaking to you, you know that the link to the extendeds are below the video. There's a little drop-down box, the description box, and the first sentence or two is the link to the single. If you go a little further, there are subscription offers there. If you're interested, if you tend to opt into the extendeds more than once a month, you might want to look at that. It's also categorized by element. Anyway, first card out, what do we need to focus on? What's the most important issue, energy that needs to be dealt with? Then what is the block, the challenge, or the dynamic between you, even energetically, around that situation or issue? And then what can you do about it is the third card, or what can you expect to come of it? Either or. I'll clarify all that. I'll continue to give you messages to and from each other. And then, Virgo, a card for you from your higher self, spirit of the universe. And I love when that comes through because it's usually super authentic. I like it because it often tells you things that aren't showing up in the normal reading. Might be about another part of your life or something that's weighing on your mind. Can be a warning, something to look out for. And then the last card out is the outcome. What can you expect going forward? And if timing is a factor, it would show up there. I do see the Seven of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, though, already in the present energy for the feminine, so I'm not so worried about timing. I think you will be pleasantly surprised. I hope to see you in the extended. I'll meet you there in a second. Otherwise, Virgo, stay well, healthy. I love you, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye.